About 3,000 people have been killed so far in Zamfara state by bandits in the last 2 years, with over 1.2 billion naira paid as ransom to secure the release of residents abducted during the period. 682 villages and towns have so far been sacked by bandits, causing residents to flee to neighboring states such as Katsina and Kebbi. Statistics have also shown that over 2,700 farms were also destroyed, just as 13,800 cattle and 11,000 sheep and goats were looted. The bandits have so far went away with over 2,400 motorcycles.
Here is the Zurmi IDP camp. We can see men and women stranded. Looking worried. Children playing. They live in these classrooms we are seeing. This is Sadia Ayuba, who lost everything to bandits, revealing her story. Bandits have been killing us. All our thoughts were that we voted the government in order to save us. However, reverse is the case. These bandits have acquired arms, terrorizing us day and night. I think the government don't care about what is happening to us because they have abandoned us. Malama Sadia is saying she lost her father, husband, senior brother, junior brother, and also her relatives. These bandits have killed thousands of strong, able men in our villages, and the government is doing nothing about that. Investigations also reveal that the bandits sometimes demand for ransom or even announce before launching an attack. Sadia Ayuba was asked whether it is true or not, and she replied, "Even if they announce, we depend on the government to save us because this is not our fight. These bandits have sophisticated weapons and we only hold sticks. There is no way we can fight them. We have no other choice than to leave our villages and relocate to this IDP camp." Sadia was also asked about her opinion of the government deploying soldiers and warplanes to the states, and she said, "That is pure politics. We will not vote for you again since you don't care about us." The government don't want to be corrected. Anytime we get hurt, the only thing we hear from them is, "It is a tragedy from God. We are tired of this life. If we go back to our villages, we will get killed by those bandits."
This is Malam Abdullahi, a village head from one of the remote villages of Zurmi local government area of Zamfara state, taking refuge with his people and other refugees from 17 villages in a secondary school in Zurmi local government. They shot my hand during a fire exchange between us. They have displaced us, making us homeless. The people you are seeing around here are all from Zamfara state. I think we are more than 20,000 in this camp. The people you are seeing here are not all of us. We have some of them inside town. So far, over 250 have been killed from my village. We are living in pain here. Many of us didn't have even transport fare to take us to this camp when we were coming here. The government is not helping us. We have not seen anything yet from the government. Shukrani Ibrahim is one of the victims affected by the bandits' attack in Zamfara state, who is taking refuge in an IDP camp in Kankara local government area of Katsina state. We are more than 3,000 that fled from our villages living in this camp. We have also heard that the bandits are currently reorganizing in the bush in order to attack us again. I am currently ill, so I am under medication. It is the Katsina state government that is helping us with food and other things. May God bless them. Dr. Suleiman Shu'aibu Shinkafi, who is from Zamfara state, who is a political and human rights activist and also a senior member of Amnesty International, explained why the bandits in Zamfara are still operating day and night, killing innocent citizens.
Initially, we don't know this issue before. This is a recent problem that is trying to swallow the whole Zamfara state, and it is caused mainly by the government. The government of Zamfara state brought themselves so low to negotiate with armed bandits. I have never seen in the world where a government sit down with armed robbers and common thieves in the bush to dialogue with them. What I knew in the history of dialoguing, government dialogue with terrorists, only terrorists. That is why American government dialogue with terrorists, Taliban terrorists, but not common criminals. In my own view, the root of this caused by the government, because most of the officials in Zamfara state government are being married to these terrorist children, and they don't allow anything to harm them. They go into protecting them silently to the extent it becomes open. So the only way they do is to protect them. If not, government of Zamfara state is being so selfish that that bandits are more important than the masses. We always say it, that Abdulaziz Yari, being the governor of Zamfara state, is being biased. People of Zamfara state unanimously elected him to be the governor of Zamfara state, instead of him to protect their life and property, just as it had mandated to him. He refused. He went into dialogue with thieves, those that are killing them. And after dialoguing with them, he could not fulfill the promises. And they came up with these armed bandits, killings here and there, because he couldn't meet up with the target, with their promises. You see, in Zamfara state, as for me, we don't have government. There is no government in Zamfara state. Abdulaziz Yari said it himself, that he ceased to be the chief security of Zamfara state. If you cease to be the chief security of your state, which means you should also cease to be the governor of that state.
The Emir of Anka, Alhaji Attairu Muhammad Anka, has also called on the government to curb the crisis happening in Zamfara state. We have been pushed to the wall, and we all know where the fault is. Security agencies do not belong to the state. They belong to the Federation. If they cannot help us, let them allow us to seek help from the United Nations. We have security agents, but they are not sufficient. This is an embarrassment to us because the Minister of Defense is from Zamfara state and the President also loves the people of Zamfara state. But why is this happening? Let them come and investigate and reveal the truth to the public. If people are saying that the crisis in Zamfara state is about farmers and herders clashes, they are not fair to us. People are saying Mieti Allah should be involved in order to curb the crisis. but I see no reason why they should be involved. The problem we are facing in Zamfara is the issue of bandits who kill people and steal from them and terrorize villages.
There was exchange of gunfire between our tactical teams and the bandits.
Here, it is the Commissioner of Police Zamfara State outlining the success they had in the fight against bandits in Zamfara State.
On the early hours of yesterday, being 23rd July 2018, our bandits stormed Gobirawa Charlie village of Maru. Our tactical teams, counter-terrorism unit and PMF men were mobilized to the scene. And there was a fierce exchange of gun battle between the bandits and the policemen. In the aftermath of that, one of the bandits was fatally injured. You will recall in the last week we did showcase several locally fabricated guns that were recovered with 4 bandits, and a week before that we also showcased 72 suspected cattle rustlers, kidnappers and bandits arrested, with 73 unregistered motorcycles that were suspected to have been used to ferry at ease their victims to their various locations where they will domicile and ask for ransom.
The question here is, when will these killings end?
This investigative report is supported by Ford Foundation and the International Center for Investigative Reporting, ICIR.